Okay, it's that time again where we spotlight something special in one of our South Georgia cities.
And you know, Carly, each South Georgia city has something that makes it unique, whether it's a historic landmark, a famous eatery, or a quirky attraction. Well, WALB News 10's Riley Armont visits Moultrie in hopes of uncovering a decades-old mystery about this missing landmark.
1963, a 38.5-foot tall totem pole stood here in downtown Moultrie, and now all that's left is a plaque and the memory of the man that carved it. That memory is being preserved by local historians like Faye Bridwell. She's a volunteer for the Museum of Colquitt County.
William he went by Bill Aycock, born 1875 in Whitesburg, Georgia. He actually served in the Spanish-American War. Came here 1899, 1900 to begin with. The booming lumber business brought him here. Right away he became involved with creating the Chamber of Commerce, served as first president about 1910.
From that point on, Mr. Aycock became a fixture in the community, putting the town of Moultrie on the map with the creation of the first county fair and the famous celebration of lights in Moultrie in 1934. In addition to the Chamber of Commerce, Aycock was also involved with the Cattle and Stockyard Association.
He made a trip years early out to Washington State and became impressed with the Native American totem poles that he would see on that trip. He came back with the idea adapting it to our agriculture and livestock businesses here.
As the city continued to grow and make a name for itself, he wanted to create a symbol that encapsulated Moultrie's contribution to Georgia's #1 industry.
Back then we were raising a lot of cattle. Peanuts were huge. Tobacco was a huge cash crop at the time. So to look at the totem pole was our history. That's what he wanted to highlight.
Aycock used a 302-year-old cypress tree he found along the Ochlockonee River for his vision, and that began to take shape at age 88.
It took him 4.5 months going down to row crop at top, a carving of a polled heifer bull's head, followed by the head of an Aberdeen Angus bull. Next was a shorthorn and a Holstein calf. Next comes a 2-foot-long peanut, stalk of corn, leaf of tobacco, stalk of cotton, and finally at the bottom, a glass-enclosed bulletin board.
Barbara also told me that on October 17th, 1963, the symbol of agricultural diversity stood in the center of the town, on the lawn of the Moultrie Courthouse. For about 12 years, it was a main attraction in Colquitt County. That was until the pole had to be taken down for repairs. However, it was never restored.
They took it down for some maintenance, but when they got it down, they realized it was in worse shape than they thought it was. It was really rotten on the inside and it had termites.
The totem pole was supposed to be taken to pest control to get rid of those termites and then to a high school to be repainted, but
again, they never said where its final resting place was. So it's still a mystery to this day where exactly this totem pole ended up.
You can help solve the mystery of the missing Moultrie totem pole by contacting Downtown Moultrie or the Museum of Colquitt County if you know where a piece is. Riley Armont, WALB, your hometown news source.
Well, first of all, so enjoyed that history, but in somebody's attic, I wonder?
You have to wonder, and then they said that the termite damage, they were going to fix it and then bring it back, and somewhere it got lost, and that's just a shame because it takes talent to carve anything, but a wood pole like that, a totem pole.
Well, hopefully after seeing this story, somebody will say, I've got a piece of it. So
that's right.
Fingers crossed.
Never know. Hopefully that'll happen.
Yeah.